All right, everybody. So this paper right here is called Who Won the Race? We're working from page 45 in Quarter 3 CMAP. So right here we see Sarah, Bria, and Sejal were each running in a sprinting race. They used a stopwatch to time each run. So we see Sarah said, my time is 6 and 45 seconds. Bria, her time was 6 and 53 seconds. And Sejal said, my time is 6 and 5/10 seconds. Notice the difference between hundredths and tenths. So it says down here for each of the following, I crossed out using decimal grids because all of the times are over 6. So if, like the last page, all of these on the left represent the ones, we don't have 6 grids of each person to color in, so do not worry about this page right here. We're only going to be writing comparison statements. So between Sarah and Bria, who ran faster, you can start off with a place value chart, your ones, decimal, tenths, THS, and hundredths, HTHS. So Sarah was, 6 and 45 seconds. And Sejal, Bria was the other one. Bria was 6 and 53 hundredths. So I'll let you pause your video. Who is faster between these two? So the key word here, y'all, is faster. In time, in racing, the faster time is going to be the smaller amount of time. So between these two people, Sarah is the smaller amount. So as a comparison statement, you can write out 6.45 is less than 6.53. And then you can write off to the side that Sarah was faster. Now between Sejal and Sarah, same thing before. Write out your names. Place value chart. This is very important for kids to get very good at writing this out. Tenths, hundredths. Let's see, Sejal's time, 6 and 5/10 versus 6, and Sarah's still 45 hundredths. So who's faster? We see in the ones place, they're the same number. Now, remember, we want faster time, the smaller amount of time. Sarah ran the same distance in a shorter time. She is faster. So Sarah is still our answer. And remember, you can write your equation any way you want. You can write 6.5 is greater than 6.45. 6 and 5/10 is greater than 6 and 45 hundredths. Now between Bria and Sejal. By now, hopefully students can set this place value chart up very efficiently on their own. Tenths, hundredths. Let's see. Excuse me. This one's written badly. So up here we see Bria. Her time was 6 and 53 hundredths versus Sejal's 6 and 5/10. Who is faster? Well, we look at the ones, they're the same digit. Tenths, they have the same digit. The hundredths, we can assume that this is a 0. So the faster time would be Sejal. And you can write your comparison, however you like. I'm going to choose this one. See, lining the place values up is very helpful for students. Part 2, we see if Kim's time is between Sarah and Bria, what could her time be? How do you know? Let's see. We see Sarah's time was 6 and 45 hundredths. Bria's time was 6 and 53 hundredths. So we can go ahead. I know last time we didn't, but this time it might be easier to visualize with a number line. Draw a straight line across. The earliest time was 6.45. The longest was 6.53. And we can kind of inch our way in. 6.46, 6.52.